watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Today we're going to be looking at a queen knife. This is from the Queen Sawcut bone series. One of my favorite series of knives from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Comes in this style box, a little smaller than some of the other ones, some of the patterns. You get a cutout there, formed, the Queen logo and that magnetic style close. Model number is QN011. And here's a look at the knife we're looking at. This is a peanut, again from the Sawcut bone series of queen knives. And we've got a 3-inch closed length. Take a closer look at those beautiful handles. Just a very nice Sawcut bone here. And pretty consistent on both sides of the knife. You get nickel silver pins and a nickel silver shield with a crown on it with the Queen logo below it and script. Stainless steel bolsters with the double thread design. Now I believe this is the first peanut that I've reviewed, and you can see it's got the taper on it, so definitely a peanut pattern. And we've got 2 blades. And you can see as they sit here, with the liner between the 2 blades to separate them. On the back we have the brass liners and just a minor bit of gapping here. Here and here. There is a little bit, it's not 100%. But not incredibly bad either. Also the springs are a little recessed and the liners kind of are proud on this in the closed position. So just something to consider if that's something that bothers you. I don't feel it to be too rough. It's not that big a deal to me. It's not going to create a problem. But just something to be aware of. So we've got 2 blades on this guy, and we're looking at 440A stainless steel, and they've got this satin finish to them. Get the long nail nick match strike pull. There's your tang stamp. Queen tang stamp. There's a look at your blade edge there on this spearpoint blade. Pretty attractive little blade. And let's get a measurement on it. We've got 2 1/4 inches to the tang, with a cutting edge just slightly over 2 inches. Get a nice swedge there. And there's the top-down view of the spine. And one thing to note is I do believe I got a little bit of blade wrap on this guy. You can see that just right there. Get a hint of that. Just about the midpoint of that blade. Yeah, right here. You can see that. So it is bottoming out in the bottom a little bit, so need to be careful about how I close that. But the open and close, the walk and talk is really good. I'd say it's about a 6 on the open and close, so I'm pretty happy with that. And on the other side, the nail nick is on the opposite side, so no competing for the nail nick on the front. You just simply flip it around and you half stop there. And this guy, and there's a tang stamp on it as well. Queen design, and you get this little pin blade. And the pin blade has a little match strike pull as well. And you can see the nice little blade edge on this one. So yeah, it's got the half stop, and I'd say the pull on it pretty much equal to the first one, about a 6, maybe a little spring here maybe. It's hard to tell because you don't quite get the leverage you do on the other longer blade. So I'd say they're pretty equal, or maybe this is a 6.5. But in any case, good pulls on both blades. No blade wrap on that one. Just looks like it's the main blade. Has a little bit of an issue with the kick not being quite tall enough. So we are bottoming out in there in one little spot. I don't know if maybe there's a raised area inside here that's causing that as well. Could well be. You can see there's something in there right about there. So the spring design might have a little bit of a raised area. So there's something to consider. I don't know how bad that'll be. We'll do a little cut test and see if it kind of hangs up on that. Probably will. But really nice little peanut design. I haven't really bought or gotten into too many peanuts, but I kind of like the idea of the larger, smaller combination carry. I've been doing that quite a bit lately, where I carry a larger blade in one pocket and smaller in the other. And this one's actually small enough it could go in a fifth pocket. But for now, I've just been carrying it in a Rough Rider small slip, and kind of give you an idea of what that looks like inside the pocket, inside the slip there. Pretty good fit for that. Pretty good size for the small, which is that 3-inch closed. Let's take some dimensions on that smaller blade. I don't think I gave you guys that, so we'll take a little closer look at that one. But to the tang on this one, got about 1 5/8, and then the cutting edge is about 1 3/8. So a pretty small little blade. But we'll do a little cut test and see where we're at with the blade sharpness. Yeah, that does okay. Happy with that. Let's try the main blade. I think it's probably going to hang on that little spot. It's like right in that area there. So we'll see. We'll cut down here at the bottom and see if it tries to hang. I didn't get high enough up there. Let's try that again. Yeah, it definitely does. I can feel it kind of hang up there on that little spot. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm going to have to maybe try to modify it slightly. See if I can't do something about that. Don't know that that's going to be a problem for everyone. You know, that kind of is one of those things. It's case-by-case basis in terms of the blade wrap. But I definitely do have a little blade wrap on this guy. But otherwise, a really nice little knife. Pretty happy with it. I wanted to pick up, you know, another in this series. I've been so happy with it. I have several others in the series. I don't really recall exactly the patterns, but I know I have a Warncliffe and a Stockman for sure. I have to go back and check the other ones that I have, but I know I have more than that. But just a really good series of knives, quality materials used here. Pretty well constructed. This one's not quite as perfect as you might otherwise find, but not bad. And I said those gaps are pretty minor. But for a smaller fit pocket knife, I think it's just a really cool little knife. Probably going to get in more into peanuts. I've kind of ignored them, and when I saw this one for $9, you know, not even $10, I was like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. I'm going to jump on that. So, yeah, head over to Chicago Knife Works and see if you can't pick one of these up if you're interested. But that's going to do it for my review, fellas. Again, the Queen Sawcut Bone series, fabulous series. Really love the handles on these. Little concerned about the blade wrap. I'm not sure if that's going to be like a widespread problem, but there is definitely a little touch of blade wrap going on with my main blade here, right there in the middle of my thumbnail. So I have to keep that from trying to expound or get any worse. But that's going to do it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to be made aware of videos when they drop. You guys have a fantastic day today. Take care.